and we're live. We're back. Episode number nine. Nine. How do we lose track? But Tiku's back. We were thinking about firing him because we did so great, just me and Ahmed alone. But we thought we might as well have him back on the team. He's a
What the
fan
Three
favorite.
Musketeers,
Why
man.
not, bro? Why not?
We have a great episode in store for you guys today. Tomorrow is the NBA draft. So today we're gonna go through the lottery picks, and we're gonna give you guys our insights on what we think the teams need, what picks we think are perfect for them, the perfect fit. We're gonna go through a little bit of the NFL, football, been so interesting. And then we're gonna go through some boxing, which is starting to heat up. It's getting a lot of attention right now. We're also going to do our news segment that I know a lot of you guys interacted with on Instagram and Twitter. So it's going to be pretty fun. We're going to go through it and we'll explain it to you once we get there. So let's get started.
No football today. Well, no soccer.
No soccer.
International football, man.
No.
International break. Criminal, by the way.
Mhm.
I don't understand. During a pandemic, nonetheless. But we'll start up with the draft. It's honestly, I just want to say one thing. I think teams right now are so balanced in terms of like the top six in each division, East or West, are so balanced right now. And I think a few of these drafts will really step up teams. If teams do like the right trades and stuff like that, they can really step it up and improve their teams a lot.
I mean,
Especially,
I think
What?
it depends, though. I mean, if you really look at majority of the lottery teams, besides if you really look at it, maybe the Warriors, the Hawks, Pelicans,
Yeah,
Suns, and
Suns have
Celtics.
Super
Those are
Premium.
like the real teams because everyone else, like, they can draft and then they could just like hope for the future, basically, you know. But
which
and also
yeah, but
depends
you
on
can
the
argue.
picks.
You can argue that at least two teams in these past playoffs, they really like got better from like just the most recent drafts. Like look at Denver. You got Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, all those guys. Obviously made some key trades, but they mostly built through the draft.
Hmm.
And then you look at Miami. You got Tyler Hero, a steal, you would say. You got Bam. They
No,
just
yeah,
built from
absolutely,
scratch.
absolutely. You're right. But he was just talking about more present time rather than in the future. Of course, in the future, you know, they draft well, they build up assets, they get young players, and of course, they can do something. But I'm talking about realistically what teams can really improve in this draft.
like
I'm
really
talking
strengthen.
mostly the lottery teams, because of course, if you look at mid round, later rounds, you know, teams can trade the pick. They
Yeah.
can do a lot of things with it. So, but like I said before, the Warriors, I can see really improving depending who they pick up, and also maybe they can flip that pick to bring in somebody next year or this year. Who knows? Um, the Hawks, the Suns, maybe the Spurs. Your
What I
Spurs at
really,
the AT&T Center behind you,
yeah. What I
and
really
yeah,
think is like a lot of these teams that missed out on the playoffs really can get that final push that they require to like
hmm
at least get in
yeah,
there, get in the zone.
it's especially the Suns. Even after yesterday's news of inquiring Chris Paul,
Yeah.
um, they get a good player, get a good fit around him and Book, and you know they can do something. I think they're
Absolutely.
going to make the playoffs, but they have the 10th pick right now, and there's a lot of good players there. So we'll see. I love draft season, always did. It's a little different this year around, but considering everything with the pandemic and such. But yeah, for sure, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's go. We should get into the draft itself, team by team.
Right.
It's tomorrow
So,
night, pretty much. So.
Yeah.
um,
Oh, and I'm thinking
A lot of
we're thinking
trades,
about.
baby. A lot of moves tomorrow.
Oh,
and
hopefully.
free
I
agency
mean,
starts 2 days after, correct?
Friday, I
Friday,
believe.
6
Yeah.
o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. It's already been
Like,
interesting with the few trades that have gone through, but let's go
Like
through these.
crazy this week.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And what could come?
with the first pick, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves. So what I want us to do is just kind of assess the team, and then we'll go through what we think they need and stuff like that. So what do you guys really think the
I'll
Minnesota
let Ahmed go.
Timberwolves should be
Ahmed,
looking for here?
you can go first, Ahmed.
Well, I mean, they have Minnesota taking LaMelo Ball, who is a ball dominant guard, who is a playmaker, shooter. Sounds a lot like D'Lo, no? So I mean, unless they want to, create like a backcourt with them, then obviously, because personally, I think LaMelo is by far the most talented player in this draft. So I think he's worthy of going number one. And I mean, personally, I don't think he would fit, but I don't know. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Me personally, yeah, I think they should go to LaMelo Ball first. I think you're right. The fit between him and D'Lo, that partnership defensively is
Exactly.
disgusting. I don't even want to think about it. But I think you should go for the best player there. Get probably the best asset there. Maybe look to trade him. Maybe look to trade D'Lo. Try and bring a star next to Cat.
He just got D'Lo. He hasn't even played like 30 games for them yet.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's the NBA. Pieces move, man. It's the NBA.
I know. But listen, you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen. You have two pieces. You have D'Lo and Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Two all-stars, I would say. And then if you get a guy like Anthony Edwards, maybe.
That's a good shout.
Then I think that's a better fit.
I think if they're gonna go for fit, it makes sense to go Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
If they're going fit. But personally, me, myself, I would go for the best player there. Best player in the draft, number one. That's my thinking towards it. And, the very underrated thing about this whole Minnesota situation is that Cat definitely wants D'Lo in Minnesota. They're friends.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say you get someone like LaMelo Ball, and then you trade D'Lo. Now, what's the situation between Cat and the front office?
Yeah.
Does it hurt it? So it's tough decisions. You might think having the first pick, it's easy, but you got to look at everything. So yeah, and fit Anthony Edwards. What the team needs, they need good players. Simple as that. There's not one specific need they need. I mean, of course they got Cat, but the whole team sucks. So
yeah,
go best player LaMelo Ball, who I think is the best player in the draft, for sure.
I agree with the fact that LaMelo definitely is the best player available, but I feel like when you draft, if you already have that star power there, it's not like D'Angelo Russell is a scrub. He's more than capable of doing what LaMelo can bring, at least for his rookie year, because he needs time to adapt. People forget that LaMelo, he didn't play college ball, so he played overseas. So he needs time to adapt. I think he's going to need more time than the rest in the draft.
I think he's more equipped to the league than anybody else.
You think so?
You got to think about it. He's been playing
grown men
professionally
since he was 16 years old.
He's been playing professionally.
In Australia,
grown men.
So
there's a different caliber of play, man.
New Zealand, they
look at Dante
there.
Exum. Dante Exum was playing in LaMelo was playing in New Zealand. I think Dante
New
Exum
Zealand
was
or
playing
Australia, I forget.
Australia.
I think LaMelo was in whatever. Doesn't matter.
He was there.
Dante Exum was playing in Australia as well. Of course, he didn't live up to his hype, but he's still a quality NBA player. And he came in. But the problem about LaMelo has so much talent, and the potential is just incredible.
He's a great player. I'm not saying he's not, but I think he's going to need time to adapt. Because
of course,
Luka Doncic played in the second best league of basketball.
Yeah.
And New Zealand or Australia is definitely not up there. I mean, probably the Chinese league is probably third.
The NBL, I'm telling you, that's what he played in New Zealand. That's a solid league, bro, especially for a young kid.
Mhm.
Listen, I mean, Doncic proved a lot of people wrong too, so I wouldn't mind being proven wrong. I like LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
So
I hope he balls out, but
me and
I
Ahmed are agreeing. LaMelo Ball #1, right?
I
Ahmed?
think
Yeah,
Ahmed.
he's.
You think he goes number one?
Yeah, I think
I
he goes
do.
number 1. He's the
You
best
guys
player
think
in the draft.
they
Plus,
they pick him number one, or they should pick him
Yeah.
number one?
I think
No,
there's a
I
small
think they
chance they
pick
go
him.
Anthony Edwards. Small chance.
I
I would
could, yeah.
personally, I say go for fit. But
I
like
could
you
see them
said,
going Edwards.
first
Like
picks.
it's not gonna shock me. I just personally think LaMelo Ball myself.
All right. So second pick, somehow we got the Golden State Warriors. I did not think I would see Golden State with the second pick for years to come, but here we
Yeah,
are. Uh,
yeah.
we know it's a team that has great shooters. Uh, so what do you guys think they really lack that they can get from this draft?
I mean, personally, myself, I think they need a big man. I think they need to work on that because I mean, you look at what's coming. Curry's coming back, Clay's coming back, Draymond's still there. Andrew Wiggins. I think they need a true big man, and everyone probably thinks, oh, James Wiseman. In my opinion, I think they should go on Onyeka Okongwu from USC.
USC.
He's the proto. If people want to know what's his player comparison, he's Bam Adebayo. And in my opinion, Bam Adebayo is the prototypical modern NBA center, fast, quick, can move on his feet, and would fit the Warriors' fast-paced style. So personally, myself, I think they should go with Okongwu.
That's a good shout.
Okay, listen. I mean, assuming the pick is still there, because I think they'll look to trade it, get like an
Yeah,
established
they
star
can
maybe.
definitely.
You
Yeah,
really think they're gonna trade it? For
Yes,
who
because
though?
I
they're
definitely
Like,
see it
they want to
happening.
what do
win
they get
now.
out of it?
And plus, like when's the last time like the Warriors ever had or needed a big time center? Andrew Bogut was the last All Star, but Andrew Bogut, when they had that run, was just just a guy that just
Yeah.
get the rebound, play good defense, set screens. That's what they need. And James Wiseman is like he's got potential to be like a franchise player. I
I
think
Mhm.
think it's really overrated,
I think
honestly,
he's better
personally,
off in like
myself.
Charlotte or something, and then
Mhm.
they're better off trading the pick for an established star to help them win now because obviously you still have Steph Curry, you still have Klay Thompson, you have Andrew
Mhm.
Wiggins, who I think is better suited as a third option.
Mm.
There's no pressure on him, and then you
Yeah.
have Draymond Green. That's it. You just
Mm.
need a solid big man and a solid bench.
Do you have any options in mind that you see them trading for?
Well, I mean,
That you
yeah,
see,
trade.
that's the problem. Now the options are where
You
are
can,
they?
bro, you can trade. Hold on, let me see right now. Let me go
They
through.
can still draft the player, keep it for a whole year, and then trade for the guy. Because you
Yeah.
saying Andrew Wiggins, I think in any trade the Warriors do, I think you see Andrew Wiggins being traded away. That's just
No.
me. I
No.
do. I think that second pick and whoever they drafted that second pick plus Andrew Wiggins. Because who else are they going to trade? Green, if he even has value.
Well, a pick
Contract's
is worth
horrible for.
a second pick is worth a lot. I mean, we're not
You
talking
can
about
you can
15.
trade with a team. You can trade with a team like Sacramento, who who is looking to trade probably Buddy Hield.
You would
You
give
can
up the
trade,
second pick for Buddy Hield?
yes, and
Mm,
like I mean,
mm,
you're gonna compare him to like Anthony Edwards because if they were to trade that pick, get more back, obviously it would be the second pick for Anthony Edwards and something else, and then the Kings could get like a franchise player to pair up
mm.
with Fox
Yeah,
what's
I
his
could.
name? Marvin Bagley.
I see that happen.
So
I could
Anthony
see them.
Edwards,
Yeah.
Fox, and Bagley,
Hmm.
That's
and then
actually
he's
not bad.
free. He's free. He's not free, but he's way cheaper, and you don't gotta pay, Buddy because Buddy is a like
Well,
he's a
his
big.
buddy already signed his contract though.
Yeah, but it's pretty cheap if you look at it. He's gonna outplay that contract, and he's gonna sign for a max. sign for a max to what? To miss, like, just keep missing the playoffs. You keep building. You have Fox, Anthony Edwards, Marvin Bagley, and a solid team. They have some solid players. You got like Harry Giles, Rashawn Holmes, good players. Just keep building it. I mean,
The Warriors also, like, you don't have to trade Wiggins. It's not like the Warriors have absolute scrubs on their team. I mean, Paschal isn't bad. Marquise Chris isn't bad. They're not bad.
Marquise Chris is trash, but
I don't think he's
Pascal
bad.
is good.
He's
Marquise
played
Chris
well.
is horrible.
He's played well for them.
They
Yeah,
could
but
fit in
Marquise
good
Chris
as
is
role
not a-
players. With add that to a second pick, and you can get serious offers on the table. Is all
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying, but
I think if they really want a true star, they have to add Andrew Wiggins. That's just me.
So
you don't like this.
So you-
All right, so like, you don't like this pick, the 12th pick and Buddy Hield for the second pick, and like, you kind of just work
That's not bad.
something out.
That's not bad.
that's decent.
That's what I would do, but we'll
So
see.
do you guys think they're gonna trade? Is that like
Nah,
everybody's?
I don't think so. I don't think they will.
You think they draft Tiku? You think
Yeah.
they draft Wiseman?
I think.
Or,
I
or
think
no?
they
You
can
said
draft Wiseman.
you said
Okongwu.
Okongwu.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I could see them going. I think they're gonna go a big man. I don't think they're gonna go for a guard. Maybe they can go for the Danny Advidai.
yeah.
They can go for him. Yeah, and I can see them go. Maybe they can. Hey, listen, maybe Chicago wants to trade up.
Oh.
I can see. There's a lot the Warriors
Knicks
can do. I'm just gonna go with that. They pick a player and then they pick him.
Mm-hmm.
But hold up, like you said, they should get that guy
Okongwu.
Onika, whatever, from USC.
Yeah,
he's a solid player. He's a like a big force and stuff like that. I get it, but he's projected to go 9th or something. You could trade back and still get him.
Yeah, they could.
But
do that.
Why take him?
just because
Why take him second?
Because it
Just take,
depends on what
James
teams,
Wiseman.
it depends on what teams look at him. Because just because a mock draft on the internet says something doesn't mean they're
Ahmed,
really gonna go.
Ahmed, you forget we're talking to someone who thinks Daniel Jones was picked at the right time. So
Yeah, he probably still thinks that, but okay.
Yeah.
no,
If-
bro.
if the-
it's picking up.
I'm not gonna go.
Dude,
not talking football.
look, okay. I don't see them picking a projected 9th pick at 2. It's a waste. It's a waste. Ahmed's right. It's 100% a waste.
You have
Who's picking him
you have
up
Kevin
earlier?
Looney, who already knows the system, who doesn't need the ball, who just goes to the job and does his job. That's it, bro. Like, you don't need like a star at center for the Warriors, at least.
Yeah, you definitely don't. But
3rd pick.
so you think they will
disagree.
pick him up at 2nd?
I think they can still pick him up and they can still trade the pick later on.
Okay.
I agree on that as well.
I think they're just gonna pick up Wiseman for some reason, but
Okay,
so
number
at
3,
3rd,
Charlotte.
Charlotte Hornets.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's got to get this one right eventually. So we got to see. Personally, if Anthony Edwards is available, you take him. If LaMelo is available, you take him. If James Wiseman's available, those guys,
Take anyone.
those top 3 guys are, I think, studs. Then you got Obi
Yeah.
Toppin, who I think is probably, after LaMelo, the most NBA ready. But he's, I don't know, 3rd. But obviously, if they have Anthony Edwards, I would take Anthony Edwards. Easy.
Yeah, I think going by my board and what's going on, LaMelo, Okongwu, yeah, I think Anthony Edwards is easily the pick they have to go with.
You pair him up with Devontae Graham, and that's it.
Pair him up with DeMonte Graham, and if you look at the links and such, maybe Russell Westbrook. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. I think Anthony Edwards has before the draft, everything, combine, interviews and such. Probably people had him going number 1. I think the talent's there. Hopefully, mentally, he's there. He's a great player. I rate him a lot, and I think he can be a franchise player for Charlotte. And yeah, I think they should definitely go Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. I don't think there's much argument there.
Yeah.
Now it starts getting better. The
Mhm.
fourth pick. You could from the Bulls, I can go multiple directions. If I want to go safe, I get Obi Toppin, who,
Mm.
like I said, I think will be the most NBA ready behind Lamelo. So I'm take Obi Toppin.
What do you
They
think? Who do
need
you think the Bulls need though? Really?
they need. I mean, they drafted some guy from Boise State last year. What's his name, bro? It was like Chandler something. Chandler something. He
Chandler
was he
something.
was supposed to be he was he was supposed to be like what they need right now in Obi Toppin. You know, a solid 3 and D like big forward who could do everything pretty much. But and who could shoot. Obi Toppin is way better than that guy. And if he's available, I would take him. And they still need a player like that. So I would take Obi Toppin.
Um, I think I think Obi Toppin to me. I don't. You're right about being NBA ready, but the dude, I really don't rate him at all. Honestly, I think if you look at the tapes, I think he won't transition well to the NBA. Like he doesn't even play defense. He's so bad at playing defense.
He's
He
all right.
physically,
Yeah,
he's
but
insane.
his body
I
is
think,
is
yeah,
and
physically
and
he's
it's different.
amazing.
College defense and NBA defense is way
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I mean, you would think it's even harder to play defense in NBA though,
No, I
no?
think I think it's harder in college. You got to be
And
more
this,
dialed in at all times. NBA people take
mm,
breaks all the time.
rookie can't be doing that. Rookies can't be doing taking breaks,
I'm saying, but
especially if you have them going to Chicago, who are a horrible defensive team. I mean, you can look at Wendell Carter Jr. That's a good defensive player that might help him, but who else is gonna like shadow him and like cover him on defense in Chicago? Chris Dunn, is Chris Dunn even gonna be there next year? Um, I think it feels up to me. I think it depends how they feel about their guard situation, because I think Killian Hayes out of France, I think that
well,
that
that's
that
if
would
they
be the
need a
play
point
for me.
guard.
I mean, I think depending on how players view him, I personally view him big board myself. I think he's one of the best players in that thing
Yeah,
in that draft, and I think the Bulls go Killian Hayes.
I
Figure it out.
think no, I think Killian Hayes would be a good pick if they don't feel confident in having a real point guard. Kobe White
Yeah.
is more of a scoring guard.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Zach LaVine is now more of a forward.
Yep.
So if you do need a guard, yeah, Killian Hayes, a lot of other guards too, but there's Tyrese Halliburton, 6'5", and he can shoot. So
Mm-hmm.
you can have a good shooting backcourt. But I don't know about his defense, but he is 6'5". As a point guard, 6'5", you got to put your hands up and you're gonna get a
Mm-hmm.
steal.
Yeah.
I just want to point out. I think this is the most analytical we've ever been on any topic. But that's the draft, dude. That's literally like
That's what it is.
it's make or break for a lot of teams. Because
Listen,
It's mostly
Ahmed has
break.
a lot of
Nobody
Ahmed has a
cares.
lot of knowledge in this, man. The Knicks have been in the lottery for how many years? 6 years now. So he would know.
Yeah,
He knows the
and
good plays enough.
well, I mean, I don't know if you're a Nets fan or a Heat fan, but if
I'm a Heat
you
fan.
were a real Nets fan, you would have known how it have felt. But you trade all your picks away
oh,
for like 8
Paul
years,
Pierce
but
and
whatever.
KG. No,
Worst
but
move ever.
also it's crazy because I think the draft always produces surprises, and
Every year,
um,
yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
I think
What
Tiku,
people look at the
you're
mock drafts and think that's what's
yeah.
gonna happen. Majority of it doesn't happen.
I
Trust
like the way you look at it just because the mock drafts just go like I feel like it's just some dude with statistics just in his room, just like, all right, this has to be one, this has to be two. You know what I mean?
This is the best
But
players, I think.
bro,
Whatever.
it just doesn't go like that. It doesn't go.
It doesn't, because every team looks at players differently and how they view them.
Yeah.
They have more information than a regular guy on the fucking internet writing mock drafts. They're the guys. They're giving practices, training, the combines, interviews with
Scouting.
the players. Like some
Workouts.
dude in fucking.
People forget that there's workouts. These players go to teams.
So they
and
know
work
more.
out. Yeah.
Like I hate when people
Okay,
get
move
mad at
on.
players like, oh, why do this player fucking drop? Like, dude, you don't know what happens. He can have a freaking his knees are freaking dusted. Like you don't know anything. Medical reports, everything. So next pick. Who's next?
Number 5, Cleveland.
Cavs.
Personally, myself, I think they're gonna go Danny Avdijay from Israel. Finally said it.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
names are so confusing.
It's all good. I mean, but this is how it is. I mean, if you go look at, there's a lot of players, international players, people from abroad. So Danny
Sounds-
Avdijay, I think he goes to Cleveland. I think so. I think they make the right pick. Maybe they go Obi Toppin. Who knows? That's a Cleveland ass move, picking up Obi Toppin when you got a great player like him still there. And yeah, I think they go him. I think he's a great player. I think he's like the mold of Luka, just not as good. Very smart, very technical player, very good in the hands. I think he's gonna be successful. I really do.
Personally, there's a lot of rumors that the Spurs are looking into him, and I really hope
If
we
he
get our
drops,
hands
who
on
knows?
him somehow. But like, I honestly don't like DeMar DeRozan. He just picked up his player option. I'm pretty sure, though,
Which
unfortunately.
is-
So I would have
Yeah, they're
loved
looking at
if
trading.
the Spurs did something to move up and secure this guy, because this guy's a baller. We've seen, like you said, he has the mold of Luka Doncic. So I really hope the Spurs get their hands on this guy. I really hope so.
Speaking about you, this is unfamiliar territory. You know,
Yeah.
the opposite of Ahmed as a Spurs fan. You know, first time missing the playoffs in
Never been
however years. So do the Spurs even move up ever? No, not really. I mean, never been in a situation. But
Listen,
yeah,
it doesn't
I mean,
really matter because the Spurs. When's the last time they had a bad pick? You know,
1998.
maybe when they picked up Tim
Tim
Duncan.
Duncan.
Who knows, bro? Seriously.
That was the last pick.
Yeah. And listen, the Spurs and European players go hand in hand. So I could definitely see it. I just don't think he drops that low. I think he's a great player. I think he goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, I think kind of look at it like what I said before. The Spurs can package DeMar and the pick they got. You know what pick they got?
11.
they have
11.
12.
So
11
so
or
DeMar
11.
11.
DeMar and pick number 11 for
That's a good package.
something on the
Good
Warriors and their second pick.
Yeah.
And then you can get the kid you want, Denny or James Wiseman.
But it also
Anthony
depends on where the Spurs mindset are. Do they want to blow it up? I mean, you look at the team. They still have
right now. They have an old Marcus Aldridge. They have DeMar DeRozan who
does
just wants
Pop
to
want to do
keep
that
his
though?
money.
Yeah.
Does
Pop?
Pop want to do that though?
I don't. It's weird because
I
I
don't
can't
think he
tell
has
if
a
Pop wants to like blow it up. I think he should. I think he should blow it up. Take these players like the DeJounte Murray and Lonnie Walker and just build them up. We don't need to go in the playoffs or win nothing. Just build them up, make them solid players, so we're ready for after Pop.
Yeah, exactly. You can just bring on the next generation, and then he'll move on.
But we don't know.
And it starts with
don't know
this pick.
It does.
Who do you have them picking again, Ahmed?
I mean, if Denny is available, obviously, yeah, because I think he'll be the best player available.
Okay.
But looking at what they need a big man. I think they have
Drummond just re-signed. He just opted in. So do they really need a big man?
They do have Andre Drummond. Poor Andre Drummond.
Poor him. He sucks.
He chose it. So I mean, Detroit to Cavs to Cleveland.
Underrated player.
He doesn't
fantasy wise.
He would be a really good player if he was on like a 15-year deal. I mean, not 50 million a year. Not 50 million a year. He's getting paid like 20 something.
28.
He's not worth that. He's not a max player.
Everybody now, bro. Yeah.
Okay. What's next? What's the next pick?
If Denny's available, I'll go Denny. Number 6, the Atlanta Hawks.
Bro,
They
this team
need
is bad,
they
bro.
need someone. They need someone to pair up with Trae Young who can play defense, who can cover for
Yeah,
him,
they need a good
kind of like Klay
defender,
Thompson.
dude.
I think Tyrese Halliburton is the perfect pick because he's a combo guard, 6'5". His defense will get better, but I'm telling you, with that size, 6'5" as a guard, especially point guard, and he can shoot, so that's automatically like a scary threat.
It's not bad.
And they have John
That's not
Collins,
bad.
who's one of the most underrated players in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Very underrated.
There's talks about him. Teams are looking at him. It doesn't really mean much because I think he's a restricted free agent coming up. I think so, but teams are looking at maybe. Who knows? They got Capella. Does Capella and John Collins work really?
You already have John Collins, who in this modern day is a that's it. Like he's a center. So I would go Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's exactly what they need.
With
They
the
need a
Hawks, right?
defender.
Nah. Let me. I didn't say my thing.
Oh,
I think they should go. I'm torn. I'm really torn. Between Obi Toppin and Isaac Okoro.
For the Hawks,
For the Hawks, yeah. I think they should go because you look at the team. They got DeAndre Hunter. Do they really need? I think you know what? I'm gonna go. I think they go Obi Toppin. I think the talent, the physical, the potential, the raw talent that you can do with him, you can make him a great player. Right now, he has a low floor, but he can be a really good player if you can develop him right. And I think Hawks take the gamble. I think they go Obi Toppin.
what's number 7?
I mean, I don't know if it's a gamble because if he's available, then you have to take Obi Toppin. But
no, I'm saying taking a gamble on his potential and raw potential. Not as like this right there. That's a good. Obi Toppin's probably going top 10, like without a doubt. I'm saying him as a player, because he's a power forward. You have John Collins, like I said before, him and Capella.
They have a lot of forwards though, and they picked a lot of similar players last year. They picked Brandon. It's not Brandon Clark. It's the kid from Virginia. What's his name? They picked last year.
DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, they picked him last year. Who's kind of a similar player to Obi Toppin. Same size. You could play small forward, power forward. They have Cam Reddish, who's 6'8" shooter. So
they have a lot of pieces.
I think
they have a lot of pieces. Maybe they make a trade.
They have a nice shooting guard. I forgot the kid's name. He's like a ginger kid, the white kid.
Herder?
Oh, Kevin Horter.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a starting shooting guard, so that's why I would pick.
He is
a guard to pair up with Trae. Yeah,
that's fair.
Number 7.
That's fair.
Detroit. Yeah. Who I feel like every year always have either the 7th pick, 8th pick, or 9th pick.
They're just mediocre. They've been mediocre since forever. Really.
Yes.
You look at that team. That's the most. They have the most dead team in the NBA. If you really think about it.
Dead. Detroit is dead over there. I
think they go. You look at what they need. They need everything across the board.
They have good power forward.
Chris Wood wasn't bad.
Christian Wood, yeah, but is he going to stay? Are they going to resign him? That's the thing.
They have a good shooting guard, Luke Kennard. Well,
Luke Kennard's good.
I think he can ball.
Mm-hmm.
I just have such a.
You know what?
Mediocre.
I think they go. This is tough because I'm trying to think of as a team itself, and what would they need?
That then they're just gonna go safe because they have.
And in my opinion, the safe pick probably is. Isaac Okoro. I think they go Isaiah Okoro. I think you look at his potential. I mean, his player comparisons. They're saying he's the next Iguodala, and why would you not want an Iguodala type player?
I think, kind of reminds me of like Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard when they come into mostly defensive guys. But if they can get an offensive game, then that's it. Not a lot of players are like Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard who are elite two-way players. So you could get it right, but I think him going to Detroit, it's a bad fit for him because he doesn't have enough players to learn from, and they're gonna lose. So personally, I would take the risk. Just take the risk. I would go like someone like Cole Anthony or Isaiah Stewart, like a big time player in college who just didn't have a great year.
Yeah.
For Cole Anthony,
I think Cole Anthony a lot.
Who can drop 20.
I like him a lot. I just don't think he goes top 10, man.
I know. I don't think so either. But if I'm Detroit, I remember when Stanley Johnson went pick number 8. This is the same thing. It's just like the same thing every year. Just
that's fair.
Go big. I'll go home.
So who do you have them going? You said
I would go Cole Anthony, but if I had to bet on it, I'll probably go Isaac Okoro, Auburn.
That's fair. I'll let you have the next pick, number 8. Go ahead. Come on.
He's nervous. I can tell.
LaMelo Ball, yeah, he's dropping. This is what the Knicks wanted. The Knicks wanted him. The Knicks get the 8th pick. They're looking at guys like, Aaron Naismith, Patrick Williams, those guys, while the crosstown rivals are getting Harden. It must suck, right? Must suck, right?
Are you a fan of the Nets or something, bro? Are you a fan of the Nets?
Well, I live in Brooklyn, so yeah, I do. I support them. Brooklyn? I wish them well.
Brooklyn, New York.
I wish them well. Yeah.
Bro, honestly, on a serious note, the Knicks, dude, it's so sad that they're not getting like a top 3 pick. It gets me so tight,
You look at all these teams.
It's obviously rigged, bro. How do you not give?
Why would they rig it against the Knicks?
Bro, how?
Why?
Let's listen to this.
That makes no sense.
How do last year, right? The Los Angeles Lakers get the 4th pick in the NBA draft. Just what they need to exactly trade for Anthony Davis, right? And the Pelicans, bro. The Pelicans get the 1st pick. They were supposed to get like the 13th pick. I've never seen any team ever in history, and it'll never happen again, go from 13th to get the 1st pick. The Knicks had a 25% chance. 25% chance. And
they did it on purpose to avoid tanking.
3rd pick, not even 2nd pick or 1st pick. 3rd pick, bro.
They did it. Pick. Yeah, like Yoni said, they did it to avoid tanking.
Because Ja or Zion would have been perfect. They're 2 bona fide stars. RJ is especially when you put him in the Knicks with scrubs, he's gonna struggle. But he's still a solid player. But he's not Zion or John Morant. It's so bullshit, bro. But whatever. And now we get
who are the Knicks picking?
8th pick.
Who are the Knicks picking, bro?
If he's available, I mean, bro, I would trade up.
Yeah.
Package that bum Kevin Knox, get him out. I don't even want to look at him. The 8th pick, and I will go. Bro. Like I said, the Timberwolves do not need LaMelo Ball.
They don't.
They don't need him. They can.
But
they can get a great player that fits their system and fits what they need at 8.
Who are they getting from the Knicks?
I'm saying
besides the pick, we got picks for days now.
Who?
We can package up two or 3 picks and Kevin Knox. That's a great deal.
I would
throw in whoever they need.
No,
I'm gonna tell you something about
anybody
Kevin
but
Knox.
RJ and Mitch and my guy Frank.
Mitch.
I agree. They do need
anybody else is gone, bro. I don't want to look at you.
If I'm the Knicks, everybody on that team, and I'll just to be nice, RJ Barrett's on the bail. Everybody
and
else
Mitchell Robinson. If you ever watch games, bro,
everybody else everybody he plays 15 minutes a game because he can't stay on the court because he gets fouled out.
Because bro, who he's playing with Bobby Portis and Julius Randle, who don't know what they're doing. He's got to cover for them. Or whatever.
I'm sure. Okay, dude. Anyways,
Taj
like I
Gibson,
said,
bro.
I think
43.
they're gonna stay there. I think the Knicks are gonna stay there. I think they're gonna because who are they gonna go up for? Like what team's gonna trade
Anthony
down?
Edwards
Hello.
or James Wiseman.
Realistically, in a perfect scenario,
But
they trade up to like third or second.
Realistically,
Or
they're
third.
not
They
getting.
just have to get to third.
If they can't get LaMelo, keep the pick. I mean, it don't really even matter if Denny is available, then that's the other star. You know, I would really like, but and if I had to pick between 2 point guards, Tyrese Halliburton or Killian Hayes, I would go with Tyrese, and then I'll pick him up for the Knicks.
Go.
Because he can shoot.
Who are the players available from what you did? Because you picked players. So who's there for the Knicks? You got to pick one. You're saying Tyrese Halliburton, but you had him going to where'd you have him going to?
I had him going to the Hawks, but I could also see Killian Hayes going to the Hawks. So if whoever's available out of those 2 point guards, I would take.
All the Knicks have to do is get to third.
They really need a small forward too.
The Knicks need a lot of things. Personally, myself, I think Tyrese. I think from when I looked to it, Tyrese Halliburton, I think he a lot of comparisons to like Lonzo Ball.
He's a better shooter though.
I think playmaking. I think playmaking. He's definitely. I can see that. I think Knicks need somebody that's a real playmaker, not someone like Alfred Payne. Like get him out of here. Ntilikina, get the ball out of his hands. And Halliburton can do stuff. I think they need a point guard.
Dennis Smith Jr.
I mean, and also if he's gonna be there still, honestly. I could see the Knicks potentially pairing Halliburton with Fred Van Vliet. That would be a good partnership. So not. Yeah, I think they go Halliburton. Why not?
I don't know. I don't want
Van Vliet
around that team.
I don't want Van Vliet, but I'm good.
He's not horrible. He's better than anyone's better than what the Knicks have, but
exactly. The Knicks always go star hunting and get nobody. Next.
That's the general aspect of it, but right. Because you know damn well Kevin
Washington
was coming to the Knicks, but all right.
Washington. Who do you got going to Washington?
Well, you said Onika Okongwu, whatever. I mean, if he's not going top 2, so I think if he's available there, this is a player that the Washington Redskins.
Washington Redskins.
They're not even the Redskins
Holy
anymore,
shit.
bro. They're the Washington football team, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, who the hell cares about Washington? Like, nothing's going on over there. Good to see John Wall back.
Isn't this DC?
Back, I mean,
isn't this Washington DC?
I'm looking over here right now at the possible players. They need so much. They need a solid small forward to really pair up with Beal and Wall, but there isn't anybody. I mean, personally, I rate this guy going 17th right now that I think should go maybe top 10. That's a guy named Precious Achua.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
like him.
His name's outrageous, but
yeah, really.
He's a guy who's a good defender, big, can do whatever you need. Fits John Wall, fits Bradley Beal. Why not? But nobody really cares at the end of the day. It's Washington.
Yeah, nobody cares. They're trying to make themselves seem like a big franchise, trying to keep Bradley Beal when they're just messing up their own rebuild, really.
Which is pathetic because the Miami Heat are so desperate for him and they still can't get him, but whatever.
That's why I'm so mad. Because when you think about it, last night, the Drew Holiday deal, the Bucks gave up 3 first-rounders for him. You're telling me the Bucks didn't go to the Washington Redskins and ask for Beal? And let's just say they gave up an offer of
He just said
first
Redskins,
rounders,
bro.
they did.
You're not gonna call him out. You're not gonna call him out. He just said the Washington Redskins.
Did I actually?
Is that Redskins too?
You got
I
it in
didn't
my
even
head,
notice.
bro. Yeah, you
You
got
gotta
it in
watch
my
the
head.
tape all over again, bro. Call him out. Man. Call him out.
Listen, you put that in my head, bro. Get out of here. Anyways, the Wizards, like what is their mindset? Like, do they think they're gonna win something with Wall coming off of a torn Achilles? Like, are you serious? But anyways,
Honestly,
that's another story.
I would think of taking a guard who can hopefully be my future because I have to trade Beal or Wall.
Personally,
I
think
have no other trade value.
Personally, I think at number 9, I think they go Patrick Williams, and I like Patrick Williams a lot.
Patrick Williams
will give them
again.
good.
It was pretty much similar to all the guys that we said, except for Onika because he's a center. But depends what they need. But again, nobody really cares.
That's true.
Let's go to. Do people care about Phoenix? Phoenix is next.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix now they got some pop.
Now they need. Yeah.
They've been dead for a while. They've been a dead club. The team.
They almost made the playoffs last season.
Now we'll see. I mean, now they got Chris Paul, Devin Booker. They obviously now
That's gonna be nasty.
I don't know if they need a starting small forward because Mikal Bridges is I think a solid starter, but who can also come off the bench no problem. They have Cam Johnson who can shoot, but
yeah,
he also can play either small forward or power forward. Their center, they're good. They have Aaron Baines, DeAndre Ayton. So I think right now it's a backup point guard.
He named Aaron Baines before DeAndre Ayton, by the way.
Aaron Baines deserves to be in front of.
Now we know who runs that Twitter fan page account for
Aaron Baines fan account.
It's a Ahmed.
That dude,
maybe.
It's a Ahmed.
But seriously,
so who do you have though? Like, because if you look at the point guards, Halliburton's already gone. Hayes.
Oh, Cole Anthony.
Probably.
Kira Lewis Jr. from Alabama.
Kira Lewis Jr. That's a good shout. RJ
Hampton, who I have in my top 5 steals potentially.
RJ Hampton.
Oh, I don't know why people don't like, but he's a baller.
I personally don't. I don't. I think he's really overrated. That's just me though.
I'm not saying he's gonna,
So who personally do you think?
I personally think they should go now that the Chris Paul trade is now official. I would go back up point guard. So whoever is available at that.
Listen, they also have Cameron Payne. He's played well for them. Don't look at me like that.
Bro, I can't believe you just even said Cameron Payne, bro.
He's played well for them.
Well, I would literally give Cameron Payne like problems. Like he cannot. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's played well. Like you're looking like you need to watch basketball.
It's great, bro. He played well. So did Jeremy Lin for 2 weeks.
He's a backup. He's a solid backup, man. He averaged 10 points.
Don't disrespect Lin's sanity, bro.
In 8 games, though.
I disrespecting Lin's sanity.
Your boy, bro. The Spurs at 11.
Hold up, dude. I didn't even say my pick, bro.
Bro, say your pick already,
what are you waiting for, bro?
He's going. What the fuck?
I'm waiting for you, bro.
No, you're not. You're just brushing me off, man.
Bro, who cares about these
fucking Devin Vassell, he's a shooter. He's probably what do you mean, bro? They're gonna make the playoffs.
Congrats. They're not gonna, they don't need it.
I take back
Devin Vassell. But you have Chris Paul and you surround him with shooters. That's how you win. He's the best shooter in the draft, probably.
Chris Paul getting his first ring with the Phoenix Suns would be hilarious.
That's not happening. You're just dreaming, bro. 11 Spurs. Yoni Waz, go. Yoni Waz.
Spurs.
You go.
I love this team. Fucking honestly, like I said, I really hope they trade up for Denny. But I'm gonna have to agree with the mock draft here. Devin Vassell, not bad. Like I said, I do not want DeMar DeRozan in this team. So
he is gonna be there, so get ready.
No, I mean they might trade him.
Not bad. I think we have a great young core, and this 11th pick is just adding to it, and it's just making it much better. Good shooter, decent size. Not bad, not bad at all. But like I said, if we draft up for Denny, then that would be perfect.
Fair. That's fair. I'm gonna go with a European guy. Ooh, shocker, Spurs, European guy. I think they should go Aleski Pokuvisky.
Nice.
Pokovetsky.
Yo, this draft is sounding like it's just the Dallas Mavericks and the Spurs drafting, bro.
Seriously, dude. Holy shit.
These
names are being my ass, bro. Holy shit. Son,
this
is crazy. Yeah, so Aleski Pokovetsky, Serbian out of Olympiacos. I think it just goes with the Spurs, man. He's a very talented European player, somebody they can build off. And I like him a lot. I think he's going to offer them something a lot. Power forward. You look at who's even the power forward for the LaMarcus Aldridge. If he's a center, he's a power forward. I don't know, but
they got Jakob Poeltl, who's solid.
Jakob Poeltl's good. I like Jakob Poeltl. I think he's solid.
Yeah, Poeltl's more like.
Yeah, 18 years old. 18, good pick out of Serbia. Why not? He plays like a European player, man. Moves the ball around. He fits the Spurs system.
Pop will have a great time with him. I don't care. Yo, listen, if you're European, bro, give him to the Spurs. No worries.
Nice.
I'll take
That's
him.
facts.
I'll go with Devin Hassel.
That's facts.
Devin Hassel.
Not a bad pick. I like him. That's it. That's a good pick. Next, the Kings. Sacramento Kings just gave up Bogdanovic for absolutely nobody.
Hold on. Did I say for the Spurs, did I say Devin Hassel?
No. You said you said Devin Hassel.
Yeah, you said Hassel.
I got it messed up. It's Spurs Aaron Nesmith.
Oh, Naismith? Okay. That's the pick that I was gonna say the Kings are gonna get because they just lost.
Who they're saying is probably a better shooter than Devin Hassel. So whoever the Spurs think is a better shooter, I will go there. But now,
that's fair.
The Kings, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I have Aaron Naismith going to Sacramento. They just lost Bogdanovic. I think he fits that void. Shooter can get his own shot and stuff. Yeah, I think defensively he just fills the void that Bogdanovic had. So Aaron Naismith. And you said who do you have the Kings going, Ahmed?
I think did he say he's swapping Vassell and Naismith? I think he's swapping them.
Yeah, I think he is. So I'm guessing Vassell. We can go number 13. Pelicans. Now this is interesting. This is really interesting. Just picked up 3 first rounders for Jrue Holiday, getting Bledsoe. Which is funny because there's talks about them getting rid of Lonzo. And I think this is very tricky at this point of the draft now. I think Pelicans go Kyrie Lewis Jr., point guard, which is if they get rid of Lonzo, who else are they gonna have there? They're gonna have him and Eric Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe to me is not like a traditional like point guard, And I think you look at Kyrie Lewis Jr., he has so much potential defensively, a really good defensive player. And I think he gives the Pelicans something that they lose in Bledsoe, which is like defense. And yeah, I think that's the right pick for them. That's the right pick for them.
I don't even think they should even be looking at point guard. I think Lonzo Ball should be their future point guard, and I would try to just get rid of Eric Bledsoe to a team who thinks they're like a playoff.
It depends because it depends now.
You can go back to
if they get Bledsoe, then they have to wait to trade him. Now so maybe they do a 3-way. Maybe
now, but it's different.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know, but
2 months.
Maybe
so.
So
you trade him at the deadline to a team that needs a backup point guard, to a team that's actually going to go to the playoffs. Maybe the Pelicans, but I don't think the Pelicans need him. They already have a backup point guard. They already have Lonzo Ball. They need.
I'm just basing it off what I'm looking in what they're saying. They're saying they might get rid of what's his name, Lonzo.
You're
Who knows?
really
No,
tiptoeing
because
against the
I'm
line
saying
there with
now
them.
they need a guy at shooting guard who can do everything, like Drew Holiday.
Mm.
So I would go the best 3-and-D shooting guard. I mean, I don't know who that's available now. Aaron Naismith would be perfect if he's available. Who he can be because he's not exactly projected to go top 10. But yeah, I would go a solid 3-and-D shooting guard. You already have Brandon Ingram. You have Josh Hart, who is kind of like 3-and-D, but he's not exactly a great shooter. So I'll go 3-and-D shooting guard.
That's fair. The Boston Celtics. Who do you have? Boston
Last lottery pick.
Last lottery pick.
It's a pick they got from Memphis. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got them going with Cole Anthony, but I don't see that. They already have enough talent at the point guard position. They might
I don't
lose Gordon
understand.
Hayward.
I don't understand how the Celtics keep ending up back here, man. I don't understand how they keep doing it.
Yeah, this is gonna be like Oklahoma City Thunder in the next 10 years. But
Basically.
That's true.
But if they lose Gordon Hayward, then I will go with a solid small forward who can shoot, because Gordon Hayward is not exactly a knockdown shooter. He's more of a playmaker. So I will go, and you don't really need playmakers. You got Jaylen Brown who can get his own shot. Jason Tatum get his own shot. Kemba get his own shot. So you need a knockdown shooter, best knockdown shooter available who can play small forward, shooting guard, whatever.
Yeah.
I think Patrick
I
Williams
think
could be a
Who?
Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams.
If he's available.
If he drops that
but
low.
he didn't shoot the three that good.
Maybe. I think they go best player available, talent wise. I think they go RJ Hampton.
That could happen.
That's it.
That's it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Put a stamp on it. That sums up pretty much the lotteries. There's a lot of other interesting picks outside the lottery, but you know,
There's
it gets a little more scrambled as we go out there. So
yeah.
Let's move on to the NFL football. And
if you look at the whole landscape of the NFL, there's a lot of like surprise teams, man. This year is pretty weird, honestly. Outside of like the main, like the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. They're still a really good team. But if you look at the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers are 9-0. Like everybody was picking the Ravens to win that division easily, and they're struggle. They're struggling a bit. You know, you see Lamar Jackson's play hasn't lived up from last year, and
he's not MVP. He's not looking like an MVP.
He's not playing like it. You look at the Arizona Cardinals; they're playing well. Him and D-Hop, the game a couple days ago, or was it yesterday?
Wow. Yeah. No. It was
Sunday, Monday.
Monday.
I don't know.
Monday.
No. Sunday. Because it was Vikings and Bears. So yeah, you look at how they're doing good. Houston Texans giving up D-Hop for a second round pick and David Johnson. Like, are you crazy? They're looking really good. That division in general,
number
the
one
NFC
offense
West,
in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, the NFC West is absolutely phenomenal.
Incredible. You look at the Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, and the 49ers.
49ers.
With all the injuries, still respectful team, 9-6.
Yeah.
You look at the NFC North, the Packers, 7-2, looking like they're gonna win that division easily. Aaron Rodgers playing well. That team Aaron Rodgers has something to prove.
Yeah.
NFC South, Saints, the Bucks, they're duking it out there. Tom Brady looking like Tom Brady. And if you look at the team that he was before, the New England Patriots, they're struggling a little bit, but still respectful because look, they're 9-5. Even with Cam Newton playing like straight 4-5, apologies. 4-5 looking like that like you would think the end of the world the way Cam Newton was playing, but no, they look good. And also in that same division, the Miami Dolphins, which is the surprise team of the year, you know, they're looking like
Very good. Not bad at all.
insane team. And I'm gonna lead this off to Ahmed because this is one of our early episodes when when he was talking shit about the Giants and Jets, who's the better team. Even though the Giants are freaking horrible, don't get me wrong.
Okay,
But
bro.
his Jets are 0-9. So what's the problem? Talk to us, Ahmed.
First of all, to just destroy you on that point, we destroyed the NFC East last year. Destroyed them. The only team that beat us
Yeah,
was
you're
the Eagles.
0-9 this year.
But we beat that division, that NFC division, who the Giants or Eagles about to win with 4 wins. So that division, congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
You're 0-9.
Bro, let me know when Daniel Jones finally beats someone other than the Redskins or the whatever the freaking
Washington.
If I beat the Eagles,
Just beat the
bro. The Eagles literally find a way to lose. Find a way to lose.
We had control of that game. I would say it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we have 3
Eagles are
wins. We
trash.
have 0. Why are you talking like
Carson Wentz?
you're talking like they're good?
Because you brought it up.
Yeah, it did.
I don't even watch.
But you're bringing up. You're talking about.
Probably.
No, I watch Giants games. I don't watch Jets games. I don't care about
fuck
the
would watch the Jets, bro.
I don't even think you watch the Jets game. If anything,
I do, unfortunately, but I cannot control myself.
Yeah, a lot of crying.
Okay, but listen, bro, like whatever. Okay, you have 2 wins.
3 wins.
3 wins. You have 5 wins under Daniel Jones. Sam Darnold still has more. That's it. And he's 0-9, and Sam Darnold still has more wins than he's 0-9.
Sam Darnold's been playing for 3 years.
And he's missed most of the season, and he still has more wins. When he plays, most of the time, except for this year, we win.
He's about to get replaced.
Whatever, bro. You're
not even about to. He's 100%.
About winning.
He's gonna get replaced. What are you talking about this guy for, bro?
Who?
Sam Darnold.
Like Daniel Jones is not?
He is. I'm not saying anything. You don't see me going up.
Sure.
Am I going up saying Daniel Jones, next best player? No. I gave up.
Did I say Sam Darnold was?
You brought him up.
Was Patrick Mahomes?
You're comparing Sam Darnold to Daniel Jones.
But
at the end of the day,
he's 0-9. He hasn't even won a game.
He's not 0-9, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
He's like 0-4, 0-5 this year.
Wow, 0 wins still, but anyways,
bro, like what was Daniel Jones' record last year, bro?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like 2-12, bro. 2-12, and he beat the Washington. He just beat Washington. That's it.
Last year he was 4-12.
Listen,
4-12.
I just want you to listen to this, and I don't want to say anything. Last week was the first time Daniel Jones beat a team not named Washington. That's it. End it. Case closed. Bye.
He beat Tampa in his first game, bro.
Oh, Tampa Bay, bro. Tampa Bay against who?
Tampa Bay.
Well, his first game.
Yeah.
His first game when nobody knew who he was, nobody seen him. That's not really like an impressive.
So?
And he didn't win a game.
You think I'm going out there to like defending Daniel Jones? I'll be the first one to replace him. Honestly, he's cost us games.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Are you hyped? Are you hyped that you're 3-7 and you're still not even the best team in the first division in NFL history?
No,
and you're trying to win. And you're trying to win. The Jets are not trying to win. I can promise you that.
No, you guys are trying to win. You just can't.
No. Trust me.
Yes, you are. You just can't.
I want to win.
You've been trying to win games for years, bro.
It makes me sick that they keep tanking.
They suck. They're not tanking. They just
want to win every game, and they can't even be the best division in the worst division in NFL history. So there you go.
Division that we stacking wins, so they'll get there.
What are you talking about? Get there. The Jets beat them last year. Sam Darnold.
No one's talking about last year. We're talking about this year, bro.
I'm trying to figure out how why they 0-9, bro. You're saying they're tanking. They're not tanking, bro. They're just not good enough.
They are tanking. First of all, when they trade
tanking
away
for a player who doesn't want to play for you guys.
When they trade away Jamal Adams and they release
You traded Jamal Adams because he wanted to leave.
You don't convince C.J. Mosley to finally get on the field.
Because he doesn't. Yeah.
You guys don't understand. You guys are
They just don't like they don't like the Jets.
Who?
You're not tank. You didn't trade away Jamal Adams because you wanted to trade him. He wanted out. Like
because
that's not tanking.
He knew they were going to tank not good anyway. He just knew
you guys suck.
They're not tanking right now.
They're not tanking?
I'm asking them, are they or they're not tanking right now?
They just suck. They don't even need to tank on purpose. They just suck as a team. Like they lose games.
They were winning. They were winning against the fucking Patriots, and then
they were winning against.
That was the only game you watched all year, bro. I'm not even gonna talk to this kid.
Like you,
bro, if you watch the games, I watched
it was
30-27,
30-27 against the Jets. I mean the Patriots. That's tanking. 18-10. You were leading against the Bills most of the game. That's tanking, really?
Yeah,
you're not tanking. You guys suck.
1 win of the year.
37-28 against the Broncos. That's tanking.
Bro, they don't even want to let Sam Darnold get back on the field, bro.
He sucks too.
Sucks too, bro. You're a Daniel Jones fan, so I don't know why you're talking. Yeah, bro. I literally have videos. I have videos of Giants fans reacting to him getting picked. Just keep that same energy, bro.
I like Sam Darnold's good, Ahmed. Honestly, do you think?
And I'll defend the pick. I still defend it. In hindsight, yeah.
You're still a moron for that, bro.
No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
How am I an idiot?
How do you defend that pick, bro? Yo, he's the most mediocre quarterback. I would rather have Eli come out of retirement, bro.
Because if the Giants felt like he was the quarterback of the future, you make the pick. Simple as that. You do. You don't wait until number 14 to pick your franchise quarterback.
So
that's not how
you're giving props to Dave Gettleman for having the balls to fuck up.
Yeah, you gotta have balls. He did it, and he fucked up.
Doing,
he's right, and at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Joe Judge,
but he still messed up. Everybody knew he was going to mess up. A month before the draft, everybody said, "Do not take Daniel Jones." And I know all Giants fans were begging for Dwayne Haskins, begging. So everybody
Tiku, was it a bad pick or not, bro?
If Daniel Jones were to get picked, people would go mad. So he knew going in.
I think
nobody really cares.
It sucks because when you look at last season, you see a lot of good things of Daniel Jones. You see there's a good player there. Of course, he had the issues with keeping the ball, fumbling the ball, dumb interceptions. He had
31 turnovers last year.
Those are rookie. But he also had a lot of touchdowns and yards. If you want to. For a rookie, he played pretty well, and he also missed games last season. If you don't know,
3,
4, 3, I believe. Yeah, that's a lot of games, is it not?
Yeah, and he still led the league with most fumbles, most turnovers.
Okay.
So
right.
He's proving my point. But whatever, like I don't really think anybody.
Yeah, but he was also a rookie last year. I mean, but the point is, this season, he's struggling. You know, I pulled up the stats right now. He had 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns and 12 interceptions last season.
How many fumbles?
I don't know the fumbles, but
you put
as a rookie, with the
intels, it's 31 turnovers, bro.
As a rookie, he had 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns. Of course, the fumbling problems were an issue, and now it translated into this season. Now that's where it's a problem. The Giants have been very competitive this season. They've been competitive in a lot of games, and Daniel Jones does the dumb interception, the dumb fumble, clearly easily avoidable, and he's costing us games. Simple as that. Now, you look at the game against the Eagles now that we just played. He had one of his best games of his career, honestly. No fumbles, made the right plays, did well, and he won us the game with his mobility and everything. So.
But I don't think that's something to run home about.
Is he? No, I'm not. He. If it was up to me,
the Philadelphia Eagles.
If we had a top pick, and there's a quarterback, let's just say one of the top quarterbacks, let's just say, because Trevor Lawrence, of course, is going number 1. Like,
Justin Fields is better than him.
Oh, Justin Fields, yeah, but the way we're winning games now. Listen,
I
think we fell down to 6 now. So is there going to be a quarterback available there that's you could say is definitively better than Daniel Jones? Now, but
Yes, Sam
looking at
Ellinger
he also has
comes
he
out.
still has a lot of good teams. He still has a lot of games left, man. He can still prove himself until the off season, but he needs to keep consistent. He needs to. He needs to
my
do this.
my thoughts on Daniel Jones is he's not horrible. He's just very mediocre. And if the Giants want to go back to winning Super Bowls, they need something better. But also, people forget
Oh
that
my God.
Saquon Barkley is not in the picture right now, and the Giants are not playing bad. Like they're losing, but they're
Bro,
not
Saquon
playing bad.
has never. He's always been out now. This is like 2 years in a row. He's missed large part of the season. So they're used to it. You can argue
Yeah.
the better.
You look at Wayne Goldman, man. Wayne Goldman comes.
they're better with Wayne
Even
Goldman.
last season, even last year, Wayne Goldman comes into the game and he just plays hard, and that's what you need. Like he's a Joe Judge type player, somebody that comes in, plays hard. He's not like a finesse type guy. Can block well. So
And they had
yeah,
Saquon
the
for the
Saquon
first.
situation. Now it goes back to should have the Giants went running back at number
No.
2.
I mean, bro,
And
I knew I was
hindsight-
right. I was telling Giants fans you were wrong, but they were
Sam
so.
Darnold sucks.
Bro, you're obviously wrong.
Josh
Any
Rosen
bro,
sucks.
any person that
Josh
knows
Allen.
football,
Josh Allen
any person that knows
did
football,
what he had to do, and he's credit.
any person that knows football would have took it.
Sam
obviously the
Darnold
quarterback.
doesn't change the team. Sam Darnold doesn't change the Giants team.
Bro,
still
I'm
be
just gonna
trash.
tell you right now. I'm not because I don't have to argue this point.
At the end of the
person
day,
that knows
if the
football
Giants,
takes the quarterback.
you're right. But the quarterbacks there were not good enough. Now maybe they could have went somebody else. Maybe they could have.
Yeah, you're lying, bro. Like it's odd. Like I get it. And
Sam Darnold's not good enough.
Saquon is a great player. He's
Josh
good to
Rosen wasn't good
have.
enough.
He sells jerseys.
Josh
Popular.
Allen
I get
was
it. But you take the
So,
quarterback. I
let's
don't
just
have to
say they trade right now. Who gets a better package? Sam Darnold, or Saquon Barkley. What do you think?
right now,
Saquon.
Sam
Don't say
Darnold.
anything else. No, you're shot, bro.
bro. Saquon.
shot.
Listen. Okay, bro. Especially Yoni, because Tiku he actually knows football. Yoni, running backs. Let me break it down for you.
Don't
Running
matter.
backs
You're right.
have argued. You can argue they only have a 5-year career. 5-year career, bro.
Okay, but
He's
Sam
already been
Darnold
hurt
sucks.
twice. He's got a first of all, shut up and let me talk. And you have no idea because you only watched one Jets fan in your life, bro. Don't talk about Sam Darnold, okay? You fool. You seem like tight, bro. But I didn't know what I was gonna say with a
Running backs have a 5-year career, whatever.
5-year career. Saquon is already having ankle problems, a torn ACL. Sam Darnold is younger than Lamar Jackson. People forget that. He was the youngest QB to ever throw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and all that. He was 21 when he was first starting. 21 years old. He's same age as your boy Danny Jones. He's a young quarterback. Quarterbacks have 15-year career.
So what do you
Minimum.
think he gets you? What does he get you? Like what
More than Saquon.
Okay, but what
Easy.
specifically do you think would get?
Answer your question, bro. It's not even debate. Like, come on, bro. Anybody knows football, bro. I'm telling you right now, like,
honestly, I don't think Sam Darnold's value is
bro,
that big.
like, right,
Really
like, a. I'm telling you right now. Obviously, as a player, Saquon is way better than Sam Darnold is at what he does and stuff.
But it's just
I'm
the
telling you,
value per position. That's the only
value. It's not even close, bro. Sam Darnold, if
So
he
what
shows
do you think? Okay, but what
Wait,
specifically do you think Sam Darnold could get you?
depends if a team that has a late like
Does it
late
get you a
first round
first round pick? I
late
don't
first
think
round
it
pick.
get-
Late
think
first
he
round
gets-
pick for a team that's desperate for a quarterback, you're out of your mind and you're crazy.
No.
But I would see.
I don't think he gets you a first round
second
pick.
rounder.
I really don't. I don't.
Bro, Jamal Adams got like 2 first round picks, bro. Jamal Adams is a safety. This NFL is
Jamal
different.
Adams
now.
is way better than Sam Darnold.
He's a safety. The amount of
Yeah, but he plays mostly like a linebacker, to be honest.
no, he's a safety, bro. He's a hybrid safety. He can do it all, but he's a hybrid safety. And his like Sam Darnold has more value in like one quarter.
So
then
can we
Jamal has
agree
to do the
that
whole
he'll
game.
probably get you like a second rounder?
Okay, but to answer your question, he gets more than Saquon. That's all I'm answering. I don't know how much he would
So
get.
what's
but
Saquon's value? What do you think he gets if he gets
right now?
Yeah.
If
I think
the
yeah,
Giants, well, if the Giants want to trade him right now, he's worth like 2 second rounders. Maybe if a team is desperate and needs like a running back, but then again, but you look at Todd Gurley. What did Todd Gurley go for?
Todd Gurley has massive knee problems, though, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is 2 injuries in a row. I don't wish it on Saquon, but I'm telling you,
Nah, the 20 ACL,
running
yeah, it's a
backs
problem.
have such a short career. Their primes are early, or when they get in the league and as young as they are, they don't get better with age. Running backs, they get better as young as they are.
You're right. But Saquon's a physical beast, man. Look at Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson
Bro,
had
Saquon,
20
bro, I'm
ACLs
telling you
well,
right
bro.
now.
And ACL injuries are not as bad as they were before. Saquon's 23 years old, dude.
I know.
He'll give you a good 10
Saquon
years.
too, how he plays.
Probably.
Saquon too, how he plays.
Yeah, but he also
always,
plays against one of the worst old lines in the NFL.
What is, bro?
So-
bro, you're talking to a Jets fan, bro. Don't talk about offensive lines.
So as a Jets fan, you should understand.
But yeah, bro, let's. I'm talking too much about the Jets and Giants. I don't think anybody really cares.
All I know, yeah, they really don't, honestly. But we got a good New York-based fan base, so maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Maybe we should talk about the Buffalo.
New York fans. New York
we go through the
fans
league.
We
don't
should talk
support
Buffalo Bills
fucking New
then.
York teams. So
Buffalo Bills.
We should talk about the Buffalo Bills more then, because they're the best New York team.
No, they are overrated, but whatever. AFC East, we got the Bills and Dolphins. Dolphins, who you could argue with the Raiders, have been the best surprise of the year.
The Raiders, you said? The Raiders?
The Raiders, who are also 6-3. Dolphins, who might have the best defense in the league. That the secondary is scary. The front seven is good. They got some good players. Tua's
playing really well. Credit to them.
I mean,
it just
depends,
the thing about
depends
Tua,
how far he can go.
Yeah, that's the thing about Tua, man. He's played well. He's done a lot. I think he's undefeated as a starting quarterback. Took it away from Ryan Fitzpatrick. That caused a lot of controversy. But at the end of the day, can he stay healthy? Is the big problem. Coming out of college with a hip injury, can he stay healthy? He'll go as far. The Dolphins go as far as he can take them, really. But that defense has been carrying them.
And with that defense,
very good defense.
With that defense, Tua doesn't have to do too much. You just gotta just manage the game, and that's it. So I like the Dolphins. They're good out of all the teams in the NFC and the AFC East, I have the most respect for the Dolphins, even though I can't stand them. Buffalo Bills, I'm telling you, every time they meet someone who can actually line up with them, talent-wise, they get beat up. The Browns last year, I remember the Browns smoked them. The freaking Browns. This year, Cardinals. They also lost another game.
They got bailed out against the Rams.
The Rams.
They got bailed out against the Rams. That should have been a
loss to the Chiefs, but okay.
Yeah, I think that team is overrated.
Got destroyed by Tennessee.
You look at how Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen's good, and then he has bad. I think.
Yeah, don't tell me he's MVP though. I don't want to hear that.
No, he's not.
He's a running back.
And he's played well beginning of the season, but when the playoffs come, I think he's just gonna fold. I just think he's gonna fold. Yeah. I don't think he has enough in the playoffs to take him. Because if you look at last season, they had everything besides the quarterback, basically, that can win a Super Bowl. Defense is good. They added Diggs now. It depends on Josh Allen, really.
Yeah, and their running game is not good enough to win.
Devin Singletary.
He's not. I mean,
Zach Moss.
He was supposed to take a big step up, Devin.
But
he hasn't. And you got to have a running game. They have a good defense, but they don't have a running game. So
yeah,
I think Dolphins.
But Diggs has been playing amazing. Probably, yeah, I agree.
And then you go to the AFC West.
Shout out Stephon Diggs, man, great player.
fantasy
Incredible.
football. He's been balling for me.
Probably,
Shout out.
probably a top 5 wide
Wide
receiver
receiver
in the
this year,
league.
yeah, for sure. Definitely this year, definitely. Got the AFC West, the Chiefs, obviously, reigning
As
champions.
usual.
Raiders,
Pat Mahomes
like I said,
MVP.
yeah.
Pat
I
Mahomes
mean,
MVP.
we're taking him
Easy.
for granted already, and he's like 24, so it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he's-
This guy's like
he's
Michael
insane.
Jordan.
Raiders,
He's-
shout out Raiders.
Raiders,
John Gruden.
John
Gruden.
Gruden, Chucky. They
Hell
got
yeah.
a good team. Derek Carr proving his doubters wrong. Josh Jacobs,
Playing well.
Darren Waller.
Clean and Farrell.
They've some good.
Clean and Farrell, man. They
A lot of people
were hating on that pick, and
Suspect.
he's been playing super well for them. Super well for them.
the Broncos who.
He's not it.
mean-
That guy. Drew Lock's not
No,
it.
I think Drew Lock is good. I just think that I don't know. I mean, they lost their best wide receiver, their deep threat. They still got Jared Judy. They have good running backs. I don't know why they don't run the ball more and then just trust Drew Lock to manage the game. But disappointing. 3-6. Chargers, who Anthony Lynn, I mean, he's gonna get fired soon. You know, he's giving up big leads. He's 2-7
But they got
now.
I think they have a good foundation, really.
Yeah,
Justin
but-
Herbert, I think he's a great quarterback.
Yeah,
He's a good
the
quarterback.
guy the
Justin
Giants
Herbert-
would have
I
got
want
if
him.
he came out.
That was my guy. That's who I wanted badly, super badly. He didn't.
He
He
went back.
stayed a
But
senior
he
year. in
was.
Oregon.
Thank God he went back because he was not ready. He got ready when he went back. So
Yeah, but you need to understand that he was coming in with Eli Manning was starting, so he wasn't gonna play right away. You know,
yeah,
Daniel Jones took the starting job 4 games into the season. What's his name? Basically, like Justin
Herbert.
Herbert. What's
Yeah.
his name? Got hurt.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Yes. AFC North. Look at the Steelers. You know, Steelers are such like a storied franchise, and they've had such great teams, but they've never started like 9-0. So this is pretty impressive. Their schedule, people are saying they weren't really beating great teams. Now they're beating great teams. Still undefeated. So I think behind Kansas City, they have to be ranked number 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens, I don't know. They're a great running team. Lamar Jackson, we got to see in the playoffs. That's pretty much it.
You got to
The
show up
Browns.
in the playoffs.
The Browns, for all the talk, they're 6-3, and Kevin Stefanski, who is just getting the job done. I mean, he doesn't care who gets a job done. He just wants W. You can run the ball, you can pass the ball. They have a great, scary 2-headed monster in the back. They got Chubb and Hunt who can do anything. They can
Amazing.
catch a run.
And
Defense is a little suspect in the secondary.
Yeah, but Myles Garrett's been playing sensational.
Yeah, Myles Garrett can get at the quarterback. So, but the defense has to improve. The Bengals, you have Joe Burrow. You don't really
Play
have
well.
enough pressure.
And
win anything.
listen, the Bengals, Bengals are competitive.
They've been competitive
man.
though.
They've been competitive, man. Joe Burrow's a great player. T. Higgins, you know, a lot of talk of the wide receiver draft this year. T. Higgins probably the best one, maybe. You know, Justin Jefferson. T. Higgins, that's gonna be a good 1-2 punch. Joe Burrow.
And they already have Tyler Boyd. They're gonna trade AJ Green eventually. I don't even know if he's.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
You know, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's hurt all the time.
I love Joe
but
Mixon.
he
I
has-
love Joe Mixon.
I like Joe Mixon a lot. He just doesn't. He's not playing well.
Yeah.
But he's been hurt. I think
The
he's
South.
hurt.
This is also, you know, you can talk and talk, but the Colts are 6-3, and they always have a top 3 offensive line in football now.
Yeah.
Solid defense.
Phillip Rivers.
I think a pretty underrated defense actually.
Underrated. Yeah, they really do have an underrated team. I mean,
especially the secondary. They're
Yeah.
way better than people think, and led by Darius Leonard. I mean, it depends if you trust Phillip Rivers, and I don't trust Phillip Rivers. I think they're a team that will get in the playoffs.
and just
They
lose.
can win a
in the
game,
first round.
but
I don't think they can win.
also
a game. I mean, it depends
the
who they
running
play,
attack. They gotta establish the running game more. And we'll see.
Jonathan Taylor hasn't been playing that well.
Marlon Mack. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if he's out for the whole year.
Marlon Mack's hurt. He's hurt.
He's out for the whole year.
Yeah. But Hines has
Yeah,
been
because
playing.
he would help them.
Jonathan Taylor was playing well, when Marlon Mack first got hurt. I think Marlon Mack's out for the year, and then he's been playing well, but he fell off, and Hines has just come on. He's been playing well.
Hines, who I have in my fantasy, who is a great
him.
receiving back, who can do it all.
Fits well, and he's been playing well.
Tennessee, 6-3.
Solid.
Defense could be better, but when you can run the ball like that, when you have Derrick Henry, where you can just control the flow of the game.
AJ Brown,
running back, and then you got a quarterback who doesn't make mistakes. Ryan Tannehill has been solid, bro. He doesn't make mistakes.
Very well.
So
He's been playing really well,
and he knows what he has. So. Yeah,
I agree.
And then, bro, imagine being a Houston Texan fan. I think outside the Jets, you do not want to be a Houston Texan fan, bro. That's the worst, because not only are you going to be pathetic and bad, you don't even have your draft picks.
Yeah.
The pick is gonna go to Miami, and they're projected like right now it says
7, bro.
4, I think, because they're 2-7, so they're gonna have the 4th pick.
6. There's 6.
6th pick, which could get worse. So we'll see. Jaguars, they're an embarrassment. They're back to being what they are, just a bum franchise.
Shout out James Robinson.
The NFC East, we covered it. The NFC West, we kind of covered it. The hardest division, the best division of football by far. You got 3 teams tied at 6-3. The Cardinals are right now at top. They beat the Rams. I don't know if they lost to the Seahawks. I think last play, or they beat the Seahawks last play. 49ers, they just can't. If Jimmy G is healthy, then they're a good team. And George Kittle's out, and Nick Bosa's out for the year.
I don't want to interrupt you, but Shams has just tweeted, the Rockets and Wizards, hold up, it's not who you think it is. The Rockets and Wizards have discussed the deal centered on Russell Westbrook for John Wall.
Why would you do that?
So,
I don't understand. They're literally getting paid the same amount of money, no?
I don't know.
Bro, John Wall's contract just is about to kick in. What? Why would they do that? What is going on?
They're discussing it, or
they're just talking about it.
From Tiku.
So, just have discussed the deal, but that just makes no sense.
And also some breaking news on boxing. Canelo Alvarez,
Callum Smith
is supposed to fight Caleb Plant, will fight the undefeated Callum Smith, 27-0, I believe. So we'll see.
Let's keep that. Hold on. We're gonna talk about boxing.
Yeah, we're gonna go into boxing.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So I said, forget about it. Let's just go into boxing right now. When you look at Canelo now, he's free of the dirty rat bastard Oscar De La Hoya. Now he's ready to fight.
Yeah,
he's ready to show himself. Top, arguably the pound for pound best boxer in the world. Fighting Callum Smith, that's gonna be a good fight, man. That's gonna be a good fucking fight, man. I just seen it while we were talking about football. December 19th. Amazing. Oh my God. This is what Canelo wants, man. Canelo, I used to dislike Canelo a lot because he had dirty politics and stuff, with Oscar De La Hoya against the Triple G. And he's free of it now. He's ready to fight. He's not scared of anybody. He's not fighting. That's it. And he's making money regardless.
Listen, Callum Smith also has a belt, so he's
Callum Smith's undefeated, right?
Did Canelo?
And he's got a belt. Super middleweight, right?
Yeah.
Does he forfeit the DAZN contract now that he's?
No, I think he still has it. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, he's not forfeiting 300.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, but I mean, because I'm assuming on their new.
I don't give a damn, bro. He's not forfeiting that money.
No, I don't think so, because I think they are. Yeah, it's on draws in this fight. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to talk boxing now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had Terrence Crawford and Kell Brook this past weekend. Terrence Crawford, the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world, top rank. Kell Brook coming off 2 wins after getting stopped by Earl Spence and Triple G. Kell Brook, for the people that don't know, is a solid fighter. At just like 2 or 3 years ago, he was the number 1 147 in the world. So But
Yeah, he was there pound for pound. People we're talking
yeah,
about Carl Brook.
so kind of tells you how impressive Terrence Crawford.
4 years ago, though.
Yeah, but Terrence Crawford, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, Errol Spence finished him in the 11th round and all that shit." It's just a
No.
different style, bro. It's
Yeah,
different styles.
Styles makes fights.
Styles make fights. Terrence
Simple
Crawford
as that.
stops him early, very early, 4th round. Nasty. I think it was a right hook.
It looks like a jab, not.
I
Right?
don't know what that was,
Kinda,
bro. And it was a little weird because it didn't even look like he extended. It looked like he just
popped
popped it out.
Shit, maybe it just goes to.
I mean, as soon as that connected, the fight was over because
he was done.
Was out of it. And Terrence Crawford, who's kind of been looking for that big win, you know, like, and maybe this is it. Hopefully, this is it. We all want to see Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. We're not going to get that fight for many reasons because this is boxing. They're going to try to cash in, go for Pacquiao. And then after that, hopefully, I mean, there is no choice but Errol Spence Jr. But I expect now Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao because that was almost done deal in March, but COVID hit. So I expect that to be easy to make, and it's a big fight, good fight too. 2 champions at 147.
Yeah, looking overall the fight, you know, if you Cal Brook was dominating that fight. Well, no, I wouldn't say dominating, but he looked like the better. Yeah, he looked like the better fighter. But that's it. Those are what the best guys do. And you look at Lomachenko. He takes time to get into fights, and he lost himself in it. Difference is Crawford didn't. He let the fight come to him, and then he just you're right. We were talking about how that punch didn't even look like it connected well. He extended, put no power in it, and he still did it. Just a testament of like his power. And he's easily the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world.
Well, I think now, like, he probably is, but I mean, I've always said that resume-wise, it's Canelo Alvarez. He's a champion at 3 or 4 divisions. He's got bigger names on his resume. He's beat Triple G. He's fought Floyd. He beat Kovalev. You know, I think he should be easy the number 1 pound for pound fighter. But Terrence Crawford, you can't argue. He's 2 division champion, undefeated, 37-0, 27 knockouts now. So you can't argue that. But the fight to make is Errol Spence Jr. I mean, I'm not the only one that thinks that, but
yeah, that's the fight.
I think Manny Pacquiao is next.
Yeah, that's definitely the fight they got to do. They have to. In my opinion.
Like you want to talk about the 135?
Sure.
Teofimo Lopez. Obviously now he's, well, I mean, not officially undisputed, but he is recognized as undisputed champion at 135. He beat the man. The man being Lomachenko. Nobody wanted to fight him. He beat him. He looked very impressive. Now it opens up so many interesting matchups. You got Tank Davis, Devin Haney. You got so many matchups. Ryan Garcia coming up. So, I mean, we're going to see it. So, I think right now, Lopez versus Haney. You got, who did I say Tank versus? I said Haney versus Lopez. Like the undisputed. Let me see. What do I have in here?
Sure. Oh, I think you said Ryan Garcia, right?
No, don't put Tank Davis in Ryan Garcia right now.
What about Mikey Garcia? No.
Oh no, what did I say? Hold
Well, listen, Tank's amazing fighter, man. The way he played, insane. He's a great fighder. I'm a big fan.
Oh yeah, I said Lomachenko versus Tank, and then Haney versus Lopez. Perfect. You're done right there.
Yeah, but now that
isn't Mike Tyson fighting soon?
Yeah, November 18th, but 28th, but
I really don't want to watch that fight, honestly.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but
Isn't Jake Paul on the same card? Like, what's going on?
versus Nate Robinson, bro, what is going on?
They're embarrassing
Oh, I
my
watched the
sport,
press
man.
conference. That was horrible. Like, so cringy too.
You know that meme? It's like, look how they massacred my boy. That's how I feel about boxing, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
Just go to this
YouTube
weekend. The ref, how it took 30 minutes to find a decision with
Nothing
instant
actually.
replay.
Bro, and you know what's crazy, bro?
To
Everybody
get
that
the
knows
decision
boxing,
wrong.
Yeah, but
Mind you.
that obviously. But everybody
Oh
that
my
knew boxing already knew that they were gonna get it wrong. We
Yeah.
already knew that, bro. I was like,
I
bro,
think Andre Ward in the broadcast was saying, "Yo, they're gonna get it wrong. They're gonna give it. They're gonna."
it was
Timothy
Bradley,
Bradley or Andrew Ward, I don't know.
but
they're saying, yo,
Andre
you're gonna get it
Ward
wrong.
was saying, oh, just give them time because he's trying to just be like a pro. Tim Bradley was like, yo, what are they doing? They're gonna waste 30 minutes and they're gonna get it wrong, which was horrible anyway. That was
disgusting.
I feel bad for the kid, Andrew Maloney, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's just that's boxing, man.
We talk heavyweight. I know you guys like heavyweight boxing, so your boy,
Yeah.
AJ, he's fighting
My
Pulev.
boy.
We
Hey,
gotta
my
do a
boy.
special shout out to Usyk for our friend
That's
Dennis.
Usyk, baby. I'm coming for you.
Usyk. I love
Special
Usyk.
shout
That's
out.
my guy.
Yeah, heavyweight
That's
boxing.
my guy.
Luis Ortiz too. You like Luis Ortiz?
Heavyweight boxing is stacked.
Luis
yo.
Ortiz is my guy too. Heavyweight? Yeah, it's not bad. It's
Boxing
not bad.
in general, like right now, like as someone who never really followed boxing that well,
A lot of
like
top
now
guys.
I can confidently say like boxing is like it's interesting. It's pretty stacked, but at the same time, when you have
No,
people like
it's too
Jake Paul
complicated, though.
fighting
Like,
Nate Robinson, it's like boxing is also kind of just becoming an entertainment rather than a sport.
you guys agree though that what Floyd said about
What?
having too many belts?
Yeah. Oh, I've always thought that's why I never really got into the sport myself, just because, bro, I'm like, oh wow,
You're
okay.
You're like
Okay, and
5
AJ's
champions
have-
at one division. Bro.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, AJ's champion. Wait, no, this guy's champion too, Tyson Fury. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't mind like 2 or 3, but like 4 and then they have some franchises and then they have like sponsorships and all that. That's
Yeah.
just to make more money, bro. And like
Yeah. Like I said,
I get it, but like
it's becoming entertainment rather than a fucking sport, bro. Rather than a
But it's
competition.
it's hard for a fan that wants to get involved to follow this shit. It's hard.
Yeah,
Bro. You gotta know your shit.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm struggling with heavyweight division alone, let alone fucking every other division. Cruiserweight, fucking middleweight, lightweight. What?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, the heavyweight division is looking good, and I think overall the landscape of boxing is looking really, really good. It all comes down to the politics of the sport, the promoters and such and such to put up the best fights and let it be legitimacy in the sport. And
yeah, good luck with that.
That's the problem. That's why you see the massive surge of the UFC in combat sport being the main provider.
Even UFC is losing its legitimacy, in my opinion.
It is in some cases, but it's so much more than boxing.
Absolutely.
But credit to the boxers, they're making their money. So, shout out.
Yep. It's you guys want to do that?
The controversial opinions.
Controversial opinions.
Let's do it. Hell yeah!
All right. So basically, this is how it's gonna go. We asked you guys to comment on a bunch of our posts on whatever platform. We said comment a controversial opinion, and then us three will basically either say yes, like, we agree, or we'll say that's a horrible opinion. So you might get grilled, you might get praised. It depends, and we'll also go into them a little. We could touch upon them, but I want to start with this really interesting one. On Twitter, commented by Andres. Daily NBA stats. Shout out. I love that
My
page,
guy Andres, what up, my man?
bro. This got people talking
Yeah,
already.
there was people literally,
Yeah.
on the tweet
He
itself.
said Mbappe wasn't a top 3 important player on France in the World Cup.
Who said that?
Andres. I don't know if you know him, but
Andres, you know.
Yeah.
I agree personally. What do you guys
But
think?
then who do you have at top? Who do you have? Who in top 3? I know
Yeah,
Griezmann was
Pogba, Griezmann.
Pogba, but yeah,
Conte.
okay.
I rate Giroud.
Nah, over Mbappe.
Bro, Giroud was so crucial to that team.
Bro,
He was.
Take
nobody
out-
backs
wait,
up
bro.
Giroud more than me, bro. Nobody.
Yo,
Bro, take out
don't cap.
Mbappe. Take out Mbappe. Put in fucking Kingsley Coman's French, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put in Coman instead of Mbappe and keep Giroud. They still win that World Cup.
No.
Yes,
No.
100%.
Oh, I love
So
Coman.
who was
He's
your
an
top 3? Who was your top
inspiring
3?
guy, but no.
So you think it was Conte, Griezmann, and Giroud?
No, I have Pogba, Conte, and Giroud.
No. Damn, I don't know. That's.
Well, I will go.
I think he's top 3, man.
Yeah,
I think
I'll
he's
go.
top 3.
I'll go Griezmann, Mbappe, and Umtiti that World Cup. But and
All right.
and just missing
I
out.
would go. I think I would go. Griezmann, Mbappe, and Conte. Yeah, I think overall. I think overall throughout the whole tournament, it's that. I think
'Cause,
Pogba did well in the round of 16.
Well, I mean, Umtiti
the
scored that big
knockouts.
goal though against
He
Belgium.
He did, but he also playing with Varane, dude. Like, you know,
Yeah, wrong.
still great. It's still a great defense, regardless if they put probably whoever they had as center back. But anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna veto that, right? I think you have Mbappe. I have Mbappe.
You guys got 2 vetoes, so that's 2 vetoes.
Okay,
I'm
my
sorry,
bad.
Andres.
What's
I
that?
just
one?
had more. He had more.
He did have more. Hold up, but we have like there's so many. Instagram, so many people commented. Like I'm just now noticing. This one was pretty interesting. Commented by Baby 5S. This is obviously just a joke. He said Tyson Fury cast a gypsy spell on Wilder.
Who is that?
I don't know, bro. Someone Tiku knows probably. He said Tyson Fury cast a gypsy spell on Wilder, and that's why he lost. I agree.
I agree. Yes, I agree.
Yo, he complained. He complained about fatigue. It makes sense.
I think he did say. Wait, I think that thing Deontay Wilder did say he put a gypsy curse on him. I think he did.
No, he said that his longtime trainer too. I forgot his name, Morgan something. Morgan Breland. His longtime coach put something in his drink, like poison or something.
Yeah, he had a lot of outside excuses. Sounds like a spell to me.
I mean, it looks pretty simple to me. I do believe him when he says that he came into the fight with an injury, but a lot of people do. I think he got popped right here, lost his
balance.
Yeah, there's a word for it. It was like
equilibrium.
Once you lose that in the fight, it's very hard to come back from. And when you're fighting Tyson Fury, it's pretty much a wrap. So that's what really happened.
I'm gonna just go with Gypsy Curse, bro.
Yeah, but I like that.
All right. This one is from Tiku himself. The U.S. will win the World Cup this decade.
I think that's a bold.
2026.
Bold
2026.
But
forget about. I'll say it. 2026, bro.
I agree with him 100%. I think it's gonna be
happening.
I think sooner rather than later, but not in the next 10 years. This is the next 2 World Cups. So the next World Cup is in 2 years, and then you think that the next 6
we have 3 World Cups.
West
2022, 2026, and 2030.
Oh yeah,
but does that count as a decade?
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, 10 years from now is.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe 2030. You never know, but definitely not the next 2 World Cups.
2026.
To be completely honest,
and honestly, I think in another episode we should dive more deeper into the U.S. men's
facts,
national team.
because they have some.
We got some.
They finally got some good young players. Most of them
About
that have ties to Bayern, but whatever it is.
Ahmed, what was the one that you posted that got like removed or whatever?
I didn't comment.
I forgot. Twitter didn't
I can
let
find
you
it.
upload something.
that I almost sent. No.
Yeah.
I said Klay Thompson's better than Steph Curry.
Oh, veto, gone.
Veto.
Really think about it.
Veto.
No, you're being serious?
Veto.
This is horrendous.
Veto.
Personally, bro, if I had to pick,
not.
right now I'm saying Klay Thompson. Right now, I'm saying Klay Thompson. But
Nah, you're bugging.
if I had to draft,
You're bugging,
I would
you're
draft
bugging.
Steph Curry. I would draft Steph Curry. Let me go to some other ones. What else you got?
This guy said Klay Thompson is better than Curry. Bro.
I never said that. Wait, then what?
That's what you just said.
Then
That's what
Steph
you
Curry?
just said. Yes.
I'd say right now. But I had to draft him. I'm taking Steph Curry.
All
Oh,
right, bro,
veto
next.
regardless.
Next.
Veto regardless.
Veto,
Veto
bro.
regardless.
Regardless, bro. Fuck.
This I wonder if we're gonna be able to like put a screenshot.
This is
of the
hold
comments.
on. This is this one that I was gonna say, but Noman said Kobe getting robbed for multiple MVPs. I mean that's very true.
Yeah.
He was robbed multiple times. I think
Multiple
the year that
times.
he dropped 36 points or 35 points a game. I don't care what the hell his record was. If he's over 500, he's gonna win the MVP.
Yeah.
But whatever, he got robbed.
No, he did get robbed. He got robbed at least once.
No, he got robbed. Yeah, he got robbed at least once. I mean, arguably that year where he was, what he said, averaged 36. Record plays a part in MVPs, man.
I know, but
Kobe deserved more
Malone,
MVPs.
Karl Malone finished sixth. Karl Malone
That's
finished
fair.
sixth in the West and averaged like 28 and 12, but he still gets the MVP.
That's fair.
Kobe also or whatever. Derrick Rose would have been a top 3 players in the league had there been no ACL injury. You can argue that, but I mean it was
I don't think
definitely
he
shaping up to be like that. I mean he was single-handedly
I agree with it.
beating the Miami Heat, big 3.
I personally agree with it.
I literally remember the game. He made them all go crazy. Like,
Do you remember the Eastern Conference Finals? LeBron put Rose on clamps. That's MVP Rose, by the way. Put him on clamps in the fourth quarter. It's all right. I'll refresh your memories. Top 3 player, no. Top 10 player, yeah. And honestly, it really depends on
top 5. I think is a better thing,
but it also depends on how Derrick Rose's game was gonna evolve and mature as he got older and lost his athletic bounce.
Any type of jump shot, like consistent.
But he has a solid jump shot now. That's the thing. He's playing well. Rose is good now, man.
No,
He's solid.
Bro, I think
he's okay.
If he keeps up scoring 18 points for the next 2 or 3 years, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
So wait, Ahmed, do you veto that or you agree with it?
I veto it because
I don't think top 3. I think top 5.
All right, so that's a veto.
Arguably, Chris Paul is much better than Steve Nash, and Nash didn't deserve back-to-back MVPs.
I don't like Chris Paul, so I veto right away.
Listen, do I think Chris Paul is better than Steve Nash? Like, is a better basketball player? Yes, I think, bro. I think like this is what everybody said about Steve Nash. You put Gary Payton, you put Jason Kidd, you put Chris Paul, you put Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, and then you put Steve Nash. Steve Nash is always going to go last out of those guys. So I think Chris Paul is better, but Steve Nash had the better career thus far. Unless Chris Paul gets a championship, that's it. But Steve Nash is clear of Chris Paul. But Chris Paul is a better player.
That's tough, man.
You flip flop so much, bro. Do you agree with the statement?
I said he had a better. Steve Nash had a better career. Chris Paul's better. Like, what don't
Chris
you
Paul's a better
about
player.
That?
Okay.
Chris Paul's a better player, but that
this is so tough.
You gotta win.
Can I skip
I
it?
veto it. I don't like Chris Paul.
Can I skip it?
But he definitely robbed Shaq of an MVP.
You have to either say yes or no. You gotta veto it or you gotta agree.
So he's saying Chris Paul is better than Steve Nash?
Chris Paul is much better than Steve Nash, and Nash didn't deserve back-to-back MVPs.
Okay, I agree with one thing. I don't think Chris Paul is much better than Steve Nash, but I do think that he
I'm about to be a lawyer. I'm gonna be a lawyer. I'm gonna get out of this answer. And he said much better, and I don't agree with that. So
neither.
But I
don't
do
agree
believe
much.
on Nash. I think maybe Shaq probably deserved MVP, but Nash played. I veto that.
Bro, he shot 50, 40, 90, average 18, 11 on a 60-win team.
Chris Paul's not much better than Steve Nash, so I'm vetoing
Yeah,
it.
Chris Paul is not much
This is
better
my
than Steve
lawyer.
Nash.
This is my loophole out of this question.
I want to bring up this one.
LeBron.
Peter, I was gonna say Peter said Neuer got robbed of the Ballon d'Or in 2014. I agree with that one.
Yeah, I think you could definitely make a case for that year. That was
No, yeah. I mean, he was
that
top
was the year
three.
that Ronaldo won, right?
No, 2014 was Messi.
Ronaldo.
It was Ronaldo.
It was Ronaldo.
I think so.
Yeah, and that was listen, bro. He's just coming
World
off a Champions League. He's just coming off a World Cup. He's looked so phenomenal.
I
But it's
personally
very hard
think
for, I mean,
I agree with it.
Buffon
'Cause-
couldn't even get one. So
bro,
He didn't
but
get robbed there.
the reason I agree with it is because Neuer completely redefined the position of the goalkeeper after that. So
definitely.
for me,
But
his impact.
I would also argue that Frank Ribery in
Did he get
2012
robbed?
got robbed.
He didn't get robbed.
Oh, 2013.
I veto it.
Frank
myself,
Ribery didn't
personally.
get robbed. So you
No,
guys
I'm
veto
talking
it?
about Neuer didn't get robbed. Yeah, so I veto it. I don't think he got
This
robbed.
one right here, LeBron getting robbed for Defensive Player of the Year. I think he's talking about 2012.
I'm guessing, yeah.
2012. That was
Because
the year
you can
I think
make the
Marc Gasol
case-
won it.
You
Marc
can make the
Gasol.
case from 2012. No, I think 2012 was Tyson Chandler, right?
No,
And I think 2013 was Marcus Gasol.
it could be like that. I
No,
don't
he
know.
got robbed the year that Marc Gasol won. I think. I
So
think that's
2013,
what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
the year I'm talking about because that year
did get
Tyson
robbed.
Chandler was changed the whole Knicks defense. He was the anchor of the Knicks defense.
He got
I think he
LeBron
definitely-
got robbed both times, to be honest. But yeah,
No, I think
20 against Marcus Gasol. Against Marcus Gasol, I think he got robbed. I really do believe that. I think he easily deserved defensive player that year for Miami.
his stats were impressive and stuff, but Marc Gasol was on the best defensive team, and he was the main reason why. So you can't really argue that. And they had way less talent, but it was him, Mike Conley, and Zach Randolph, and whatever it was.
This is a good one. This is a really good one. I don't know who commented it. It's anonymous, but Rondo is the greatest point guard of all time. 100%.
Veto!
100%.
Veto
Yo,
Rondo!
Hold on.
Another one. Another
Yeah.
one Andres had, which was really. I want to hear your guys' opinion on this. Xavi was better than Iniesta. He said that. I disagree.
I disagree.
No, I think Iniesta was better, but I think Xavi was like
People say
came along.
Xavi was more important to Barca. I still don't think so.
I think so.
I think Busquets was the most important player Barca had
No, I think
in that role.
you can replace Sergio first before you can replace Xavi and Iniesta. So you're
Yeah.
automatically wrong there. But Xavi
Yeah.
was probably the best playmaker on that team, and he was more important. But Iniesta could do it all. He was better.
Yeah,
Iniesta was
I'm a veto that. I think Iniesta
ridiculous.
was better than Xavi.
veto.
The Last Dance was made for non-basketball fans so they could hop on the bandwagon of MJ being the GOAT. I'm expecting this guy to be a LeBron fan. So,
100%.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Michael Jordan's the best player
Bro.
that ever lived.
The Last Dance came out just to remind you.
But, I mean, he does have
So
a
then
point
he has a good point.
that they're saying that once LeBron won that championship, that Michael Jordan finally said, okay, put out the video. I don't have a problem
Yeah,
with that, bro.
that-
Let people know who you are.
The thing about that was going on that was like months before that even. They were working
Yeah.
on it. So
It was in the works.
for non-basketball fans, no. I mean, maybe like the new generation,
I
these little
think you're talking
12-year-old
about like
kids. that don't-
casuals, like guys who don't really know the game of basketball.
Okay.
Like that's who he's talking about, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So
some people they know LeBron more now because he's around now. But
So is that a veto?
yeah, it's obviously like Michael Jordan's the best player to ever live.
if he's talking about like non-basketball fans, like people that don't watch the game, like no. But the younger kids, younger generations, yeah, then I agree.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like regular people in the street that don't really care about basketball, then yeah, obviously it's about Michael Jordan.
100%.
Messi is the GOAT and deserved the 2014 World Cup.
No.
he
Veto.
lost. Mario
Veto, he
Götze
lost.
shocked him in the heart, and Messi missed a chance, and Iwai missed a chance. So
I wish.
he
I
didn't
honestly.
deserve for nothing.
I'm not a. I like Messi, but
Oh, Messi
he.
a lot too.
It would have been nice if he won the 2014 World Cup.
Why?
It would. It would have been nice. Just. I mean. I
It
feel
would
like
have
he
been
low
definitely,
key.
You don't
definitely
win. You don't win.
crazier. Like, if
You
the
don't
best player
win
in the
World
world
Cups
gets it.
because it's nice, bro.
No, obviously, I'm not saying. Oh, he should have won because he deserved it. But
Oh,
he.
And the best team
He
in the
choked
world
himself.
is players.
He choked
veto.
himself.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
veto.
talk about
I'll veto it
That's it,
because he
right?
said Messi's the goat.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
That's it, right?
Yeah, we have yeah. Oh, Paul George is at worst the top 11 player in the NBA.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
You guys agree? I veto.
I agree with that.
I don't.
I
like
mean,
Paul
I
George.
could probably name.
if
I could probably
we're
name
talking
11
about-
guys ahead of him.
If we're talking about regular season Paul George, he's probably like top 10, top 11.
Yes, but playoffs matter.
But overall, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I veto it. He'll probably be 12.
You veto it?
So.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
veto
I
it. I mean, bro, I
Yeah.
I think I said this before. CJ
I veto
McCollum over Paul George, baby.
You did
I
say
don't know
that.
about that.
Playoffs especially, baby.
He
I
did say
don't know
that.
about
He said
that, but no.
Julio is still
Oh.
a top 2 wide receiver.
Correct. Hell yeah.
You got Hopkins.
Absolutely. Julio's the best wide receiver in the league, in my opinion. Still.
I think. I mean, there was a season where he was receiving the ball and he was having all these yards, but he just couldn't get in the end zone. Now he's getting back.
That wasn't his fault.
What?
That wasn't his fault, though. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I'm saying if you're a dominant wide receiver, it doesn't matter. You throw it up and you get it. Like, it doesn't really matter.
That's the thing. You're right. That's not his fault.
right
They
now,
got to throw him the ball. They barely. That's
They
when
did.
Sarkinian was the OC, bro. They're barely throwing the ball to him.
and they also had a lot of options. They, I think that was the first year Calvin Ridley came in, and
Really, yeah.
Mohamed Sanu was still there.
Austin,
Yeah, I think Hopkins, and then you could argue this year that DK Metcalf has been better.
he can
Or
make us a
Stephon Diggs.
beast.
I think my
But-
top three. If we're gonna talk about top three, and instead of just like form this season, my top three is Julio, D Hop, Tyreek Hill.
In order?
Tyreek Hill.
Or
Yeah, that's probably in order.
I'll go.
That's just me and John. Tyreek
I'll
Hill's
go-
been playing amazing,
I'll
bro.
go. Yeah,
Amazing.
I'll probably agree though. Julio first, Hopkins second.
Yeah.
Third always changes. It could be Adam Thielen one day. It could be DK Metcalf. It could be Tyreek Hill. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes. You said Nadal is never going to surpass Roger Federer.
That's facts. I agree.
Like-
Rodgers the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean,
Rodgers the GOAT.
I think Roger Federer's a go, but
The GOAT.
like,
Nadal's
depends how many
great.
Grand Slams and stuff he's behind. But I mean, off on
I don't
Nadal.
think- Nah, I don't
Keeps
think.
winning.
I don't think he's gonna pass him, bro. That's just me.
Nah, I mean,
When was the last
I don't
time he
think
won?
so, but it's definitely possible.
When was the last time Roger won? I mean, not Roger. Nadal won.
Nadal, he won 2018 or something, like
It's
the
been a minute.
U.S. Open, something.
Been a winner.
Oh, he
It's been a
definitely won
minute.
something.
It's been a minute.
That's it though. I don't think.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else.
Love
That
it.
was a lot though.
That was
That was mad fun.
That was
I
fun.
definitely
Definitely
want to
do
see
more.
more.
Hell yeah.
100%.
absolutely.
We'll try to get your comments over here in
Yeah.
the video, and we'll just put like a veto or
Yeah,
something.
one day, bro, when we're in the studio.
Yeah.
We're gonna
But-
get that Joe Rogan studio.
Well, he's in a little fucking bunker, bro. I swear to God.
That's just for like now. I think he's gonna leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's gonna go to some other.
Joe Rogan?
I think his real studio is getting built or something.
Bro,
Oh.
that is hot. Like, I hate that studio he has right now. That
Yeah, the red
pill
one?
thing.
Yeah, that shit's ass. But I'm like,
Red
crap.
pill is what they call it.
I'll
Whatever.
burn that shit down.
Thank you guys for watching. It was a fun episode.
Be safe.
We got collaborations coming through soon.
Oh,
With multiple people that are gonna be really
NBA
nice.
season's coming.
And we didn't
NBA
even talk about James Harden today, but hopefully the next episode,
We're definitely gonna hit
he's
that
already
with,
going to have a team.
our next guest / co-host for the episode.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
Follow
Thank
us
you guys
on our social medias. Hold on, we gotta tell us shit,
Promote.
man. Follow us
The
on
whole
our
spiel.
social medias. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on everything. Just follow us. We're trying to build up that social media following. We want more interactions with our fan base and our audience, like we did today
Definitely.
with the controversial opinions. We want to do more of that. So follow us there, interact, like, share with all your friends. That's it.
Who's that? I can't even see.
It's fucking. It's the baddest
Who's
man
that?
in all of New York, man.
Is that
Come
Steve
on.
Novak?
I'm outta here.
Oh, my king.
I'm
Shout
out
out
here.
Steve Novak.
I'm
We're
out
out.
here.
Thank you guys for watching. See ya.